No.
Oh, what a
Why not?
story.
Good for him.
It's heartwarming.
Don't worry, there's no judgment with me.
Okay, back when we were all at Berkeley, we were at Nick's Lounge for karaoke, and Emma...
Before we knew she was Emma.
Right.
Before we knew she was Emma, this adorable girl gets up on stage, and she's so drunk.
So drunk.
Too drunk. Way too drunk.
So she gets up there, and then
Every night in my dreams,
I see you.
I feel you. She belts, my heart will go on, and that's when I knew.
No, you didn't.
No, it's true.
No
He
way.
leaned over to me and said, "That's the girl I'm going to marry."
And look where we ended up. But you did give that girl your number, though.
Oh, here we go. That was so many years ago, and you know what? I didn't even think Emma was that interested.
I don't know how you didn't even notice.
You guys are lucky that you don't have to go through this stuff if you guys ever get engaged.
I mean, what do you think, babe? Anything so far that could come back and bite me in the butt?
I think that's my cue to use the restroom. Sorry, didn't mean to be so abrupt.
No, that's okay. No big deal.
David was just telling us about the new exhibit at work. We'd like to drop in sometime.
Yeah. Anytime you guys want to come in, I'll put you on the list.
Awesome. I can't wait.
It's actually right next to that French place I was telling you about.
Hey. Whoa.
I'm gonna get some air and go to bed.
Hey, wait a minute. We should talk about what you said in the car. Actually, more like what you didn't say in the car.
I really don't feel like talking about it right now, David.
But there is something to talk about? Don't do that.
Do what?
Shut me out.
I'm not shutting you out.
Then will you please talk to me?
Okay, fine. You want to talk? Let's talk. I thought we had an agreement, David.
We do. Wait, which agreement is this?
What you said at dinner.
I said a lot of things.
I mean what you said to Taylor and Emma.
You didn't even notice.
You know what? You guys are lucky that you don't have to go through this stuff if you guys ever get engaged.
I mean, what do you think, babe? Anything so far that could come back and bite me in the butt?
I think that's my cue to use the restroom.
Is she okay?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that maybe you guys hadn't talked about marriage or...
You don't have to answer that if you don't want to.
No,
I mean, you know I love her. We've always got something going on.
Plus, we have this, like, agreement or whatever. Or she feels like she hasn't resolved any of her past traumas, etc., etc.
Sorry, didn't mean to be so abrupt.
No, that's okay. No big deal.
David was just telling us about the new exhibit at work. We'd like to drop in sometime.
Yeah, I can put you guys on the list whenever.
it's just, I don't know. I just said it.
Why?
I don't know. It's the truth.
It might be the truth, but that doesn't mean that you have to go around broadcasting it.
I wasn't broadcasting anything. It was just a conversation with our friends.
They're your friends.
Come on.
We had an agreement that we wouldn't do that. That we would do this for as long as it worked for the both of us. but neither of us were gonna fall in love, let alone talk about marriage.
Well,
Well, what, David?
maybe I'm in love with you.
Good God, please do not add an end to that sentence.
Why not?
Because that just makes it worse.
I just don't understand what your huge aversion to this is. So I said I loved you, so what?
Because we both agreed not to.
Would it be the worst thing to be loved? I can't control how I feel about you all the time. I'm human. It's love. It's not.
Not what?
Something you can control.
I can.
Yeah, so I've noticed.
I really didn't want to do this tonight. I am tired. I just wanted to get some air and go to bed. I didn't feel like talking about any of this shit.
You mean you're shit?
Yeah, sure. Fine, David. I don't feel like talking about my shit right now.
You never feel like talking about your shit, but at some point you're going to have to.
It's mine, and I don't have to talk about it if I don't want to, David.
Will you stop using my name? I feel like I'm in an argument with my mother. Look, Anna, everyone has their shit.
Yeah. But you're a really good guy. I mean, I know you have some issues, but overall, you're actually a really incredible person.
You're incredible too.
I really need you to understand that I don't want to be in any kind of matrimonial relationship with anyone.
Well, I think I want to be.
Okay. Well, if that's the conversation you want to have, then
With you.
I can't. I can't keep having this conversation anymore.
Not right now?
Ever.
Why? Simply because you feel like you have too much baggage?
It's not just simply sometimes it... Why are we still talking about this?
No, don't. Don't do this. Don't shut me out. I want to talk to you. Talk to me.
I can't.
Anna, please. Would you open the door?
I don't want to be the one having to be taken care of in a relationship. I know what it's like to constantly worry about someone. I know what it's like to feel like you're holding them together, but you can't. Sometimes there are people who can't be saved.
You really think that?
Yes. Don't look at me like that.
Why would I look at you any differently?
Because
Because why? You have got to start giving me some answers here. You have to talk to me. I'm in the dark.
I don't like talking about it.
Talking about what? I promise I won't look at you any differently.
You can't promise that. Besides, everyone does.
So, there are other people who know what this what is?
Yes. Some other people know it's uncomfortable. It isn't fun for me to talk about. It's something that happened when I was young, and I don't know if I talk about it, it actually happened. It's just painful, I guess, okay?
I just want to be able to be there for you.
It's too hard.
Nothing you say can change the way I feel about you.
I just want to feel like a normal person.
Babe, you are a normal person.
I said feel. I don't feel. like a normal person.
I mean, what is normal anyway? Anna, you have got to start talking to me. I'm trying to reach out to you, but you're giving me nothing. Please. I know you have a hard time sometimes. I know there are things that you deal with. I know there are things you don't talk about. I just want to be here for you. I want to be close to you.
I can't.
Fine. Okay. Fuck it. I'll leave if that's what you want. Here, I'll do you the honors.
Fuck! I've never been good at this, okay?
Okay.
Please don't leave.
I thought you wanted me to.
I thought I did too.
I'm here.
Okay. I've spent almost 20 years of my life doing my best to convince myself I wasn't that little girl. Most days, I have to admit, I do astonishingly well at it. Some days I convince myself I wasn't really there. Maybe it wasn't really me. Then in moments that come in like sleeper waves, in something I read, a moment I see, an image in a film, I'm reminded it was definitely me. My blood can't decide what temperature it is. Every part of me begins to feel disconnected, except for my stomach tying itself in knots, trying to climb up out of my throat. And I can see her, that little girl, and I want to tell her I'm so sorry. I never know what to say to her to get her to stop crying. And sometimes I think that her ace is just asking me to stay, as if somehow that will stop the monsters from swarming around her and holding her down. Getting rid of the feeling is like trying to wash oil off of your hands with just water. My mind forces me to remember sometimes, and my body refuses to let me forget. I try to do my best to convince myself it wasn't, but it was. That little girl was me. David, say something.
I love you.
You're looking at me differently.